Hey guys, Jake here, and this week's topic is religious parents. Um, this topic is definitely something that I can speak to. It's had a huge effect on my transition and my relationship with my parents. My family is very religious. My grandpa was a pastor. My dad used to be the principal of a Christian school. Um, for all of elementary school, I was in Christian education, and then when I got to high school, at the end of grade 8, I came out as queer and told my parents that I didn't want to go to a religious high school because grade 7 and 8 was so hard for me, being trans and queer and being in a religious high school, a religious elementary school. So I did go to a public high school, thank God. But yeah, it's definitely had a huge effect on my transition. When I first came out as queer when I was younger, it was like a really big deal in my family, and it was really rough. And then a couple of years later, when I came out as trans, it was like that whole cycle started over again. You know, um, I told my parents, and my dad pretty much said, "You're never going to be happy if you transition. You know, it's a sin. You're going to go to hell, and all that wonderful stuff." Um, so yeah, religion has played a huge role, and I mean, my whole extended family is religious too. So I don't even have them to back me up. You know, it's been rough, to be honest, and it's still tough because my whole family is religious and I'm not, because I've struggled so much with my gender and with my sexuality and what that means for me in terms of religion. Um, so that's been tough. I mean, my family has sort of come around at this point. I mean, they used my respected name and my respected pronouns, so they've taken huge leaps and bounds. But I mean, if you had told me, you know, during the time I was coming out, if you had told me that, you know, they were going to fully accept me, I probably would have said that you were crazy. Um, so it really is amazing what time and meaningful conversations can do for a relationship. Um, but I think the biggest reason that my parents have struggled and continue to struggle to accept me um, is their religious beliefs, and that there is nothing in the Bible about transgender people. There's like one verse that says something about the fact that women should not wear men's clothing, but again, that's cultural context, time period context, and you know, being transgender is obviously so much more than what clothes you wear. So there's really not enough information in the Bible to help my parents form an opinion on that, but I think they're still struggling with that, and I'm still struggling to know how to relate to them because of that. And I think part of me feels like they're never going to be able to fully accept me because of their religious views. So that's been rough. Kind of looking forward to moving out. I'll be moving out in about a month, and I'm kind of looking forward to having some independence and maybe I'll try going to like a United Church or something. You know, a church that embraces queer and trans people, and sort of see what their views are and how they manage to think that way, in order to maybe help my parents become more open-minded. But yeah, that's been my experience, and I'll see you guys next week. Take care.